Hey guys, Tanki just added a bunch of augments in the exotic category of epic containers and it includes uranium shells for Scorpion. My friend got this augment in his low level account and he says it's pretty good there, so I don't know how it translates to legend rank, but I'm assuming it's good because all it has are good qualities. There's not really any detrimental disadvantage to this augment except for one disadvantage, which is its minimum critical damage chance has been reduced 100%. I don't know what that means because in the advantages it says maximum critical damage chance is increased by 100%. I mean, also Tanki has to fix these advantages and disadvantages things. They have to be more direct. This isn't very self-explanatory. This is very complex. I mean, it's a game. Say it does this and it does that. It's not that hard. So its advantages are it can ricochet up to 3 times and its minimum shell ricochet angle is 5 degree, which means it's more easy to ricochet with this augment, and it has splash damage, and that's pretty good. As I said in my previous video, it's better than spear augment for Scorpion because here in uranium shells the salvo isn't reduced and it's a pretty win-win augment. There is nothing really at loss here. The splash damage comes really handy when your shot gets blocked by a dead tank, which happens quite a lot with Scorpion. Often people don't know how to play with ricocheting Scorpion, but once you get a hang of it, it does open a new range of possibilities to hit our opponent. And there's no salvo rocket protection, which means that you get all your salvos pretty much the same as a normal Scorpion, which is great because the salvo already is only enough to get 1 kill. It's pretty good that they didn't reduce the number of salvos. But to get efficient with this augment, you need to pair it with a heavy hull at most times. I don't see the point in pairing it with Viking because Viking is always so low. It's not great with this. Your shot almost every time bounces off the ground or you miss it. You miss with it once somebody hits you in your corner. So the great hull choice for this augment would be, I think, Hunter and heavy hull. I would say Ares or Titan, just because Mammoth's overdrive is kind of useless compared to them both. As you guys know, Scorpion's base damage is pretty diabolical already in itself, and combined with splash damage, you can see how many kills I'm getting here. I know this is a low level account, but still, if this translates to if I'm getting half the amount of kills that I'm getting here in my legend rank account, it's a pretty good translation. And with every few shots you get a critical hit. You can actually see how many shots I'm getting critical here. It's pretty frequent and it does a great amount of damage. It's the bread and butter of this augment, to be honest, and it's miles better compared to spear augment. People really ignore it because the first thing that comes to your mind when you see this augment's picture is that it just has rubberized rounds, which it does not. It's a common misconception for this augment. There's almost no videos on this augment, to be honest, just some montages. Nobody really dissected this augment. I mean, there are few videos, but those videos are pretty old and the augment has changed quite a bit. So I figured I should make a video on this and provide you guys with some information because why not? So the best maps in which you can really shine with this augment are the ones with a lot of buildings and flat walls on which you can ricochet your shots off, and try to avoid plain maps as much as possible because there's no use for your augment there. It just becomes a normal Scorpion turret and you will have to pretty much rely on your salvos to do your killings. Also, don't play too aggressive with this augment. You will not find it interesting. Always keep at bay. I would say this is a medium hull. I wouldn't even say this is a long medium hull. You will have to be pretty close to your opponent but not too close, so stay in the middle, stay out of enemy sight, and this augment is best for stealing kills, so do that with this augment. So that's it for today's video. See you in the next one. Bye.